Yes, it is Wild 94.1, man. Bootleg Kev here. We got a special guest in studio. I met her out in New York at the Sin Awards. She got a crazy new record, man, with Jeremiah Natalie La Rose. Did I say that right? Is it like, do I put the Spanish twang on it?
Yeah, that was a nice little R you had there.
And we're in Florida, you know, so we got to represent for the Hispanic community.
Exactly.
Yo.
My name is Dutch, though.
It's Dutch?
Yeah.
Yo, so you grew up in Amsterdam, was reading.
Yes, I did. Born and raised.
Does that automatically make you a pothead?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. But you definitely, did you partake out there? I mean, it's like, you know, it's like drinking out there, right?
No comment.
No comment. That means yes. We're dealing with a pothead.
Oh, I don't do it, though.
Nah, I'm just playing. So I read, too, that you, of course, if people don't know, you are signed to Flo Rida.
Yes,
who, of course, has got a historical history with having hit records, you know, gigantic records, some of the biggest songs ever. Yeah. You walked up to him at, like, a ESPYs after party and introduced yourself?
Yeah.
Explain that to us, man. Tell us that story, how you met Flo Rida and how everything came to be.
I was basically on a mission that day. I heard Flo Rida was performing, and I was like, I need to meet him. Mm-hmm. So I found him backstage after his performance, and I basically said, I want to work with you. And I think he was like, okay, this girl got some guts.
Right.
And that's when he invited me to the studio, and he heard some of my music, and I showed him some dance videos because I'm a dancer too.
Oh, okay.
And after that, he invited me on the road. I started performing with him outside the country, so that was really, really exciting for me. And after that, he signed me as his artist.
How did you get backstage in the first place? Did you have to like finagle your way back there? Like?
Yeah, there was somebody. There's somebody I knew, and who knew that I really like was working hard for my music, and I really had a dream. So he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna help you get back there, and let me fix some things." So that's what he did, and we found him backstage.
Now I know the new song samples some Whitney Houston, which is like a big artist to sample.
Yeah.
Was that like a hard thing to get cleared? Have you was there any sort of communication or dialogue between you guys and Whitney's estate, or?
It wasn't very easy, but eventually we got it cleared, and I'm just so happy that, you know, I got the inspiration from her. You know, it's a great melody. The lyrics are great, so I'm just so thankful for Whitney. Yeah,
for people who haven't heard your music or aren't familiar with you, if you had to compare yourself to, you know, somebody or some people that you're influenced by, who do you say that, you know, you are some artists that you grab from, and kind of give some people like a little summary of who Natalie La Rose is musically?
Well, growing up, I listened a lot to Mariah Carey and Whitney. Mm-hmm. I love Stevie Wonder. Performance-wise, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson are like huge inspirations, and right now who inspires me a lot is Beyonce too. And so I love 80s music, 90s. I love a little bit of everything. I love jazz music too. So yeah.
Dope. Do you have the album done? Are you working on an album? I mean, you just worried about the single right now? What's going on?
Right now we're working on getting the video done. It's probably next week. We're shooting it next week, and further we're working on an EP, and I hope it's gonna come out soon. We're still recording as we speak.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
You are very beautiful. Most
Thank
people
you.
are gonna watch this interview and be like, damn, let me follow her on Instagram so I can creep and like 42-week-old photos. Are you single?
Yes, I am.
You are single?
Main focus is music right now.
Nice. Are you prepared to be a bunch of, when you get really famous, you realize you're going to be at a ton of single male spank banks and married male spank banks?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Are you prepared for that?
I'm not sure.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. To be in a bunch of dude spank banks, that means you're popping.
Uh-oh.
She's like, I don't know what's going on. What the hell is a spank bank?
Yeah, I really don't know what it means.
A spank bank is like, okay, for example, like my spank bank is like Nicki Minaj, Tinashe's in the spank bank, Beyonce's all like, she's never leaving.
Always been.
She's got a house. It's like, you know, when guys, how do I put this without?
I think I understand.
When guys rub one out, they got their little like go-to roster in their head.
Okay.
I think one day you're gonna, not one day, you already might be in someone's spank bank.
Okay, well, that's a big compliment, I guess.
You're very beautiful. I'm just saying, when you get real famous, you know what I'm saying, that's good, comes along with it. Another thing, like, when it comes to being, like, from overseas, you know, I feel like a lot of artists, they get real popping overseas. Like, it seems like it's easier for some people to get their career started over there and then come over here. Is that something that you've done over there? Like, are you kind of already established in Europe? Or?
Not really, because I actually left my country, the Netherlands,
right,
to do my music career. So I hadn't really started my musical career in Amsterdam because I was dancing first. So it actually all started here in the U.S. But what I think is great is that both the U.S. and Amsterdam showing me love right now. Like, they're playing it over in my country too,
Dope.
and here in the radio. So for me, that's just, you know, really overwhelming and fun.
What is the vibe difference, like, growing up in Amsterdam and now that you're in the States all the time? What is, like, the main difference to you, like, as far as, like, the United States versus over there? Because I've never been to Amsterdam. I want to go, obviously.
It's a different energy. The Dutch people are very down to earth, free, just, you know, not a lot of worry or pressure.
Obviously, yeah. Everyone's high. Not everybody.
That's not true.
Yeah.
And the energy here in the States is really high. And that's one of the reasons I moved here, because everybody is fighting for their dream and fighting to accomplish something, and I'm motivated by that.
Yeah, it's motivation for sure.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Well, the new song is crazy. How about you introduce your new single? You got a new record with Jeremiah that's nuts that we've hit a couple times. Go ahead and talk into that for us.
Hi guys, I'm Natalie LaRose, and I want to introduce you to my song Somebody featuring Jeremiah.
Let's do it.